A professional motocross career often begins in a remote location, with a father passing on a favorite hobby to his son. The motivation that drives a young rider to suffer for improvements, and a proud father to fix dirt bikes after a 14-hour workday, or travel across the country for races, is most clearly revealed when the duo enters the 250cc class and races professionally for the first time.
The heart rate's coming up. The revs are coming up as they get ready to blast that 200-yard trip into the first corner.
With hundreds of thousands of dollars at stake, hundreds of thousands of people watching, and an entire industry that views their trust as a commodity, every father and son will either find a way to view each day as a gift or a never-ending ladder to climb.
When you sign this pro contract, then your doorbell just starts ringing. All these opinions are coming, and you should do this, and you should do this. You know, like Austin, it's not just his dad taking him to the races anymore. He's gonna sit there, and there's gonna be a time he's gonna realize that he's getting it from every corner.
For Austin Forkner and his father Mike, the 2016 Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship will be their first taste of the big show. And for Adam Cianciarulo and his father Alan, it is a year to rebuild the career and relationship they had in the past, after 2 years of setbacks. After 13 years of riding dirt bikes, winning 6 national titles, and relying on many sacrifices from his parents, Mike and Julie, Austin Forkner ended his amateur career with several convincing wins in Freestone, Texas. Many believe he is the most capable rookie in the 250 class in the 2016 Outdoor Championship.
I ride dirt bikes for a living. It's pretty great in a lot of people's books, but I think some of those people don't really understand how much work goes into it. Race wins, none of it comes easy. You gotta work so hard.
In the weeks leading up to round 1 at Hangtown, Austin and his father practiced at tracks all over Southern California, comparing Forkner's lap times to other professionals riding the same tracks.
Good, you had some 124s, a lot of them. That's Adam's fast too.
It is one of the few tangible measurements capable of calming their nerves before they enter a world of new physical and racing challenges.
They get thrown to the wolves because as soon as you have a pro contract, well, then your world changes. They go from doing 15-minute races and then suddenly it's double it at twice the speed. Every time your contract's up, there's others that are there that are raring to take your spot. It's a dog-eat-dog situation.
Austin's teammate, Adam Cianciarulo, also came into the 250 class as a top prospect, graduating from the amateurs. But he has been injured for much of the last 3 years and has failed to complete a single outdoor season.
When I broke my wrist just before Supercross, wrist is like this. And I'm at a public Supercross track at Milestone, and a couple teams are there, and I'm like, nope, it's not broke, like nothing's wrong. Because it's embarrassing. After a while, this kid that crashed again, I never wanted to be that guy. Nobody wants to be that guy. I remember driving to the hospital, my wrist was all dislocated, telling my mechanic, dude, I'm done. Like, you know, what am I doing? I'm gonna quit, I'm gonna quit.
The hype that Adam brought, it made it a little bit more difficult. You're aware of what they expect. With his injuries, there was a rush to get him back on the bike and get him racing again because all that hype was behind him. And then he got hurt again. It never stops because you're always doing that rush. And somewhere along the line, I have guilt for that because I didn't say, enough, stop. You're not gonna race until you're healthy.
Due to the tension of over a decade of training and traveling with his father as an amateur, Adam has tried to work with several trainers since he's turned pro. But as his results have not improved, he asked Alan to begin coaching him again at the beginning of 2016, hoping to recreate some of the racing success they experienced in the past. Round 1 at Hangtown would be Adam's first professional race, relying on his father as coach.
Yeah, segment 4 is still your worst segment by a lot. Do you understand where you should be in the finish line? Because we talked about it yesterday. It doesn't seem like you understand it because you keep doing it wrong.
Growing up, I was going to the track every day and I was doing the best that I could. When you come off and you just try your hardest, giving it everything you got, and you could swear that's all you need, you know, you're good. Like, look at that, I'm like 3 seconds faster than all my friends. not good enough, son. Man, I wanted to make him proud more than anything, and he just told me it wasn't good enough. It's tough to hear, and you resent that at the time.
Just focus everything on the start and yourself. Don't race anyone else.
Do your deal. Whatever you get, you get.
I'm sure he doesn't want to let people down, not just his parents, but Mitch and the guys that are his employers now. That's the only fear.
We are moments away from the 250 cc class meeting for the great outdoors, the start of it, the Hangtown National.
My dad is the reason that I got into dirt bikes. Whenever I was young, he always rode dirt bikes. He had to sell his bike so we could try to get me the better bikes, which I know wasn't easy for him. I know he wanted to keep riding. My mom, she sold her horses to help pay for stuff for me, so they both definitely made sacrifices, but hopefully I can get Dad a bike so he can ride later, and my mom can get some horses later if I get a few championships.
Jesse Nelson at 13 trying to work the inside, takes the lead away. And is that the rookie Austin Forkner in his first pro race in fourth?
Forkner got a great start, so now we can really see what this young phenom has to offer.
Austin Forkner, 2:14, just taking a position away from Jordan Smith. This is for third place.
After displaying some of the fastest lap times early in the race, Austin was pushed from third back to seventh by some of the top riders in the class.
Hang in there now. Stay there. Stay there. Follow him.
Yeah, he's just trying to hang on now. But he's going to lose 2 positions and be out of the top 10. He's done.
Whether it was due to his recent injuries or the doubt that comes with a year off the racetrack, Cianciarulo failed to reach the top 10 at Hangtown, falling short of his own and his father's expectations.
You got pulled so ungodly bad going up the hill, it was unbelievable.
Dad, what do you want me to say? I'm gonna freak out. What do you want me to say?
Got 7th. That'll work. Good job. Get this first one out of the way is huge. He knows he probably is going to have to get a little more fit for the last 10 minutes. And finish-wise, looks like he's going to get top 10. So it was good for a rookie.
You have to go at least as fast as all the other riders to get up the hill.
We need to not go there. We need to hurry this up.
Right, you're not listening.
No, I want to hear it. I want to hear
Just
it.
stop talking. You need to stop talking if you're going to hear it. Because this is the 5th time I'm saying it. When you have an athlete that's also your son, and at night they're telling you how bad they want their championships or their goals or their dreams, and then you push for that. So then you worry about, okay, did you do that right? Is he doing this right? Or he's not going to achieve those goals you hear about every single night at the dinner table.
Motocross, it's every day at the track. You have to dedicate your whole life if you want to win championships over years and years and years, and that's the emotion that you get at the races. Yes, that's our deal. I asked for it because I perform best when I'm pissed off. I mean, it's just kind of the truth. When I was in amateurs, I'd pick my own gate. He would come up to me at the gate sometimes and be like, this is a terrible choice. Like, he knew that I would prove him wrong.
And he knew I was going to do it. We talk about it. He would still get so pissed, he would pull the whole shot. And the same thing again.
It's because you're a real convincing
dick.
Yeah. I mean, really convincing. Like, he could do the same thing over and over again, and it could be fake, and I'd probably swing at him every time. I guess if you call that dysfunction, then I guess we're a little bit, dysfunctional, but I wouldn't have it any other way.